Tonight on Living the Dream, Maxine and I decide to join the Hamilton Island Regatta.
Racing!
And put our skills to the test.
Can't run, but you're spinnaker now, boy!
Plus, someone's beginning to have second thoughts.
I keep expecting to wake up and go, wow, this is the lifestyle I want. But there's part of me that just thinks, oh, I'd just rather be back at home riding my motorcycle.
Then, it's party time at Shaggers.
I'm buying a raffle ticket. Sure! I have to pull my pen out of there.
Today is day 80 of our sailing adventure. And we're lucky enough to be at an event 2 years ago I never imagined we'd be part of. That's right, at the glamorous Audi Hamilton Island Race Week, Australia's premier offshore racing regatta. It's where you'll see the big boys with their mega yachts and the club racers from around the country eager to compete.
The Oatley family, who own Hamilton Island, host the event, and they do it in style.
Here we are at Hamilton Island Skippers and Owners Cocktail Party. And it's here at the Yacht Club.
So who's the skipper?
You're the skipper and I'm the owner.
There you go.
Okay?
Hamilton Island Yacht Club, with its beautiful cantilevered deck, is a stunning building in a stunning setting.
Pretty fancy little cocktail party, huh?
It is, isn't it?
Sangria at the Yacht Club.
After 2.5 months of no-frills living, it's all rather fabulous.
Maxine and I got a ride on a cruising race boat, and I believe it's called Oscar's Ride.
They're missing 2 crew members, so they're taking Maxine and I along.
We're gonna go give them a hand, and yeah, there's no wind, so I don't think we'll be going as fast as we did last week at Arley Beach. So this is Oscar, and I assure you it's a stuffed cat, not a live one that's been hung. He's got his little vest in case he falls over, and he's the mascot of the boat. So apparently if you rub his butt, you get good luck. You ready for your first day of racing, huh?
First day of racing, yeah.
Try hard to stay out of the way.
I won't touch a thing.
All right.
They obviously don't know how hopeless I am at sailing. I hope Dan's told them not to expect too much.
How's it going, Pete?
Well, we're heading out of the harbour and feeling good. A bit nervous about first race, but once that's out of the way, we'll be good.
We're in the doldrums. Look at it out there.
Got the handbrake
No
on
one
here.
is moving.
I think the cruising division doesn't take it quite as serious. I'm hoping that's the case anyways. I could be wrong.
I've just been asked to hand everyone a beer. So you can see this is serious business.
How long we've been racing?
About 40 minutes.
And we're only how far from the start? A mile?
A mile. And the boys are calling for beers.
Yep.
So
Full on racing.
I better get some.
Great. I finally found a job on a boat that I'm good at.
Well, we finally got a little bit of wind and we are moving. So
We might pull a bit of halyard on the headsail too once we go on a bit.
Pete, we're catching bad habits, so let's see how we can point up here.
well, I was wrong. They are taking this race serious. They've just seen their arch rivals, Bad Habits. And I'll tell you what, the wind's picked up a little and all of a sudden now we're in a race.
Bad Habits is a smaller boat than us, not much, but much better sails. Are the enemy?
Sworn enemies.
Absolutely.
Where are they sitting at the moment, guys?
They're probably 200 metres ahead of us. And they should be behind us.
I guess for these guys, they don't really care if they beat any other boat. The only boat they're focused on is Bad Habits, which is from the same yacht club as they are down south. Their goal is to beat Bad Habits. Doesn't matter where they place, as long as they beat Bad Habits.
It's been slow, steady, kind of creeping up, and it's looking good.
We're getting there.
Getting there.
You know, we got right next to him, but we can't get past him. It's annoying, frustrating. So it just makes you sail better too when you got competitors right next to you and you want to beat them. So, bring it on. They know we're here. They're looking at us. They're keeping an eye on us.
You're closing pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're getting them.
When you see the skipper turn around, that's when he's worried.
Moments later, we not only catch bad habits, we pass them. And I gotta say, just in the nick of time.
Woo! We won!
Yay! Is that it? No, we crossed the line.
We won! We crossed the line. We beat bad habits.
High five.
Well, that's it. The race is over. We beat bad habits. Don't know how they came in overall, but the arch rivals are behind us, and that's all that really matters.
Pete's got himself a very happy crew. And now Dan gets a crazy idea.
I think now that we've tested the waters here, I think Maxine and I can do this. I think we can race our boat. So we're gonna race. I know Maxine's freaking out about racing our boat, but we're here, so we may as well give it a try. But first, today we have a lay day, so we're off to have some fun with our friend Linda, who's flown up from Sydney to join us.
You like Race Week?
I love Race Week. It's best fun. You gotta come.
The Oatleys have generously opened up the resort to the boat cruise for a whole day of partying.
We're at the party.
Which party?
The party for the sailors.
I didn't think people would be this laid back. I expected it to be more elitist, but it's really accessible, really laid back. Everybody's friendly. You gotta get the spirit.
Spirit of Race Week.
Spirit of Race Week. Yeah, you gotta get laid.
You're really made to feel welcome here. It's not at all pretentious. The island really puts on a show for you. It makes you feel like, you know what, this is your island. A bloke who's happy to hear me say that is Rob Mundell. He helped set up the very first Hamilton Island Race Week in 1984.
This is a regatta for all people, and you hear the term occasionally, battlers to billionaires. Well, in a sense, there's never a truer word relating to this regatta. It's amazing how many people, when they come to Hamilton Island Race Week, say, this is far better than I ever expected it to be.
Rob's not just the Race Week spokesman, he's a keen sailor. And he's written some great books about sailors, from Captain Cook to Flinders and Bligh, and I've read them all. We asked Rob what's his golden rule for safe sailing.
Very, very important element when you go cruising. Never die for a deadline. And I can't stress that point more. Too many people feel that they have to be somewhere by a certain date. They go even though the weather forecast isn't quite right and the weather goes bad. So never, ever push yourself to be somewhere when you feel you have to be there. The wind is there to be used, use it properly, and you'll never stop enjoying your lifestyle.
Wise words. Thanks, Rob. Coming up, Maxine and I race against the big boys.
I'm the crew.
But there's something missing.
And all these other boats have got about 10 people on.
You must think we're such amateurs. Well, you know what? We are amateurs, but we're here. We're going to give it a shot.